Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you again. Today, we're going to learn the word
berechnen,
Hi Alex.
Berechnen.
What does that mean?
berechnen,
means to calculate or to compute. It's commonly used in math contexts, but it can also relate to planning or assessing something. The most common meaning is definitely to calculate, but be careful, as it might sound similar to the English word reckon, which has a different nuance.
That's interesting. So how do you use it in a sentence?
Good question. In the present tense, you say,
ich berechne. Du berechnest.
and,
Sie, es berechnet.
for example,
Ich berechne die Kosten.
means I calculate the costs. In the past tense, you can say,
Ich berechnete.
and for the perfect, you would say,
Ich habe berechnet.
so, you could say,
Ich habe die Zeit berechnet.
which means I calculated the time. The imperative form is,
Berechne.
for calculate, when you're giving a command.
Wait, so does
Berechnen.
split like some other German verbs?
Yes, it does. It's a separable verb. You can say,
Ich berechne die Ergebnisse.
and in the imperative, you would say,
Berechne die Ergebnisse.
That's cool. Where does the word
Berechnen.
come from?
Berechnen.
originates from the Old High German word,
Berechna.
which means to account or to reckon. It has evolved over time, but its essence of calculating and assessing has remained strong.
That's fascinating.
Now let's break down the word a bit. The prefix often adds a sense of completeness or thoroughness to the root. The root here is,
Rechnen.
which means to count or to calculate. So, when you put it together as,
Berechnen.
it gives the idea of calculating something fully or completely.
That makes sense.
Great! Now, let's look at similar words. For example, words with the prefix include,
Befehlen.
which means to command, and,
Behandeln.
meaning to treat or to deal with. Other words include,
Bereiten.
meaning to prepare and,
Bejahen.
meaning to affirm.
So all those share that prefix, right?
Exactly. Now, let's look at words with the root.
Rechnen.
Theirs.
Rechnung,
which means bill or invoice, and
Rechner,
meaning calculator or computer. You also have
ausrechnen,
which means to work out or to calculate out, and
verrechnen,
meaning to account for or to settle.
I see. Can you give me some situations where I might use
berechnen,
Absolutely. If you're at work, you might say,
Ich berechne das Budget.
which means I calculate the budget. When you're at the doctor, you could say,
Könnten Sie die Kosten berechnen?
meaning could you calculate the costs? And if you're traveling, you might use it like,
Ich muss die Zeit berechnen, die ich brauche.
which means I need to calculate the time I need.
Can I try making a sentence for each one?
Of course. Go ahead with the first one.
ich berechne das Budget.
Perfect. Now, how about the second situation?
Könnte ich die Kosten berechnen?
Close. It should be,
Könnten Sie die Kosten berechnen?
if you're asking someone else. Let's move to the last one.
Ich muss die Zeit berechnen, die ich brauche.
Exactly right. You're doing great.
How can I remember the gender for
Die Berechnung.
Well, a good hint is that nouns ending in
ung,
are usually feminine, like,
die Berechnung,
you could visualize a calculator performing a calculation, and imagine it being a lady, as a memory aid.
That's a fun image.
Now, let's talk about some usage notes. The word
berechnen,
is generally used in formal contexts, especially in business or academic settings. Some common collocations include
die Kosten berechnen,
for to calculate costs,
die Zeit berechnen,
for to calculate time, and
etwas genau berechnen,
meaning to calculate something precisely.
Are there any similar words I should watch out for?
Yes. Be careful not to confuse
berechnen,
with,
rechnen,
which simply means to count or to calculate without the nuance of thoroughness. Let's review what we've learned. What does
berechnen,
mean?
It means to calculate.
Good. What is the present tense form for I calculate?
Ich berechne.
Perfect. What's the past tense?
Ich berechnete.
Great. And what's the perfect?
Ich habe berechnet.
Exactly. Can you give me an example of a separable sentence?
Ich berechne die Ergebnisse.
Very well done. Last question, what's the gender of
die Berechnung,
It's feminine.
very good, Sam. You have grasped the word
berechnen,
quite well. Remember, it's all about practice. Keep using it in sentences, and you'll master it in no time.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate your help today.